So we've been surveying some of Hugo's skills today, and there's a few things that I wanted to mention. So one of which for his name game exercises, one that's going to be really crucial for him, and it actually is going to be one of the most enjoyable for him, and the one I want you to focus on is the name game exercise where I toss a treat. Hugo. As soon as he engages back with me, I click toss a treat. Hugo. Perfect. So I really want him to be able to get engaged in something. Hugo. Perfect. And then be able to turn away from it and come back towards me. Hugo. Perfect. So he finds something. Hugo. And then can immediately turn away. This is exactly what we're looking for. He's so great. Hugo. Perfect. Good job, buddy. Hugo. Perfect. Coming right back. Very good. So that is one thing I'd really like you to focus in on is that name game exercise. I really want to be able to turn away from something that he's engaged in and interested in. So secondly, we were going over his relax on a mat skills, which he's doing a great job of. And due to his breed, he is obviously really smell motivated. And so one thing that I really want to make sure I'm doing when I'm working on this exercise to make sure it's the most effective and he's really calming down to his greatest capacity is really holding out until he rests his head down instead of just sniffing. So he's doing great. He'll come on over to the mat. He understands the mat. It's where he needs to be. He's offering up his SIT there. He has been offering up his DOWN. I'm going to give him a second and hold out till he offers up his DOWN. Very good. Okay. So he's doing that, and that's excellent. It's perfect. So if you see he's kind of rooting around there. Good. Like there. We had a little split second there that he actually pinned his nose down. Another thing to take... Perfect. That right there is exactly what we're looking for. Another thing to notice, keep an eye on his hindquarters here. I do want to give him treats now if he kicks his hips out because that is an additionally relaxed body posture. And he's really getting this. He's really getting that. Good job. That relaxation is what we're looking for. So he kicks those hips out. Keep an eye on that. And then also just really hold out till he really pins his chin down, which he has the capacity to do. So that's when we start to up the ante and make it a little bit more difficult because he's doing so well. So I'll do one more. Good. That there. Okay, perfect. So I don't want to, obviously, I heard him, whimper there. We don't want him to get frustrated. If he starts doing that for you, I do not treat him as soon as he whimpers, but if he's giving me an indication that he's getting frustrated, then I don't want to take it too far too fast, but you do want to start to challenge him, so wait till he's really resting his chin down, but again, just don't want him to get too frustrated. So what I'm going to do here is toss a little treat off. Hey, bud, here you go. So we scoop up our mat. Lastly, his stay, he's doing so well on that I would like you guys to start to work at home with him getting out of view with him, which is another step in the increasing the difficulty for him. So, Hugo, sit, stay. So when you're working with him, you can definitely do a couple repetitions. Right now, I'm like about 10 feet back. That's great. We've already done a few repetitions, and he's done really well. But I just want you to, it's great when you're training with him, just have a couple positive opportunities where he's being successful and then continue to move forward from there. So anyway, I'd like to get a couple repetitions of him kicking butt on something easy, and then we ramp up the difficulty particularly when we're training. So when we get into real world situations and things are crazier, he's got a solid base, basically. Hugo, stay. So popping out of view for just a minute there is great. Just that he can contain himself, not go cruising around as soon as you fully get out of view is huge. And I'd really like you to continue working on him staying put when you get out of view. It's very difficult. This is impressive. Hugo, stay. Hugo, stay. Good. And I kept that repetition about the same as the prior one because he had that little instance where he followed me. Before I started recording, we got out of the room for about a good, 5-10 seconds, a little bit long. So yeah, about 10 seconds, a bit longer than that. We were just popped out, gave him a couple seconds, and popped back in. Anyway, so please continue to work on that, and I'm going to run out back and see how Mr. Hugo does with recall with the pack, because he's doing excellent on his recall indoors. So, you do so good, Mr. Hugo. My lord, you guys have the cutest dog on the planet. My God, so cute. All right, good job, Mr. Hugo.